Welcome to The Explainer. You know, for over a year now, the gaming community has been absolutely begging for this update, and today, we are finally digging into it. We're talking about the highly anticipated arrival of the native Minecraft experience on Nintendo's newest hardware, the Switch 2. If you've been waiting for all those glorious graphical bells and whistles to finally hit your new console, well, your wait is officially coming to a close. Okay, let's dive into this.
Here's our quick roadmap for today. We'll start by looking at the big launch. Then we'll break down the vibrant visuals update. After that, we're going to check out the Super Mario mashup. And finally, we'll cover the digital upgrade path.
All right, starting off with Section 1, the big launch, where native performance finally arrives.
To really understand this rollout, we gotta look back a bit. The Switch 2 actually launched 16 months ago, so for over a year, players have basically been making do with backward compatibility, right? Just dealing with endless speculation about when a true next-gen update would actually drop. Then, on August 5th, 2026, Mojang and Nintendo finally broke the silence. The native release officially arrives on October 27th, 2026. Mojang actually called this joyful news on their blog and told everyone to mark their calendars. Honestly, it took 16 months, but it is finally happening. And this brilliantly illustrates the core difference here. If you're playing right now, you're on a backwards compatible version. That means it's fundamentally limited by last-gen constraints. It's totally unoptimized for your shiny new hardware. But this new native version, it's built entirely from the ground up for the Switch 2. That translates directly to vastly enhanced performance and a proper, customized experience that actually takes advantage of the new console's power.
Which leads us perfectly into Section 2, Vibrant Visuals Explained. This is the massive graphical leap everyone has been talking about.
So what exactly does this graphical overhaul actually mean for you? Well, the absolute headline feature here is something called Vibrant Visuals. And get this, it's not just some hidden setting you have to go digging through menus to find. This is going to be the default graphics mode the second you boot up the game on Switch 2. It drastically enhances the lighting, the shadows, the atmospheric effects, the whole shebang. But the absolute best part, it delivers all this lush detail without messing with that classic beloved blocky style. It's a massive visual upgrade, but it keeps the absolute heart of the game intact.
Now, what's really interesting about this breakdown is how these specific technical enhancements create such a richer environment. We're talking directional lighting, meaning light actually cast from specific directions to make the world feel incredibly dynamic. You've got volumetric fog adding literal depth and improved water that actually reflects the world around it. Couple all of that with sharper, pixel-aligned shadows, physically based textures that make materials look way more realistic, and completely revamped atmospheric sky effects. It is literally a game changer for immersion.
But hey, we do need to be totally transparent about the limitations here, because there are a few. Vibrant visuals aren't available if you're playing in split-screen multiplayer. Also, they won't work with certain marketplace worlds or specific custom add-ons. In those local co-op or custom situations, the game is just going to temporarily revert back to the standard graphics to keep the performance smooth. So it's definitely good to know exactly when those fancy new features will switch off.
Moving right along to Section 3, Super Mario Mashup, where worlds collide.
Mojang themselves describe this new tech as something that, quote, renders the world of Minecraft to lush life. And honestly, there is no better place to see that lush life than in the updated Super Mario Mashup Pack. For all the Nintendo loyalists out there, this custom Mario Universe world is getting a full update to support the new visuals. That means iconic spots like Peach's Castle and Delfino Plaza, plus all those custom blocks and skins are going to look completely revitalized with all the enhanced lighting, shadows, and reflections we just talked about. It is going to look awesome.
Let's move to and see how this builds into Section 4, the digital upgrade path, covering the logistics and the cost.
Because this is the massive question staring us right in the face, isn't it? Do I have to buy it again? If you already own the game on the original Switch, do you have to shell out full price a second time? It's exactly what every single existing player wants to know before October 27th rolls around.
Well, the good news is that a digital upgrade path is absolutely confirmed by Mojang. You won't be completely starting from scratch, but here is the catch. The pricing is currently to be determined. The official announcement just vaguely stated that more details are to follow. And as a lot of gaming outlets have pointed out, that specific wording usually suggests the upgrade might not be free. This actually mirrors a broader pattern we've seen lately with Switch 2 upgrades, where Nintendo set similar expectations for heavy hitters like Zelda, Kirby, and Metroid Prime 4. So yes, the upgrade path exists, but the exact financial hit, still totally unknown.
So the crucial point is that, regardless of whatever that final price tag ends up being, your time investment and all your hard work are completely safe.
The logistics of the transfer are actually super straightforward. Step 1, you just confirm your existing Switch 1 save data is intact. Step 2, utilize the digital upgrade path on your Switch 2 once it launches. And Step 3, you seamlessly carry over your worlds, your insane builds, and all your progress directly into the new native version. Literally nothing gets left behind in the transition.
Which really just leaves us with one final provocative question to consider as we wrap up today's explainer. When October 27th finally arrives, will you shell out whatever that unconfirmed cost is for the massive graphical leap of vibrant visuals? Or will you just stick with the original backward-compatible version you've already been playing? It's a pretty tough choice between a lush new experience and sticking with the tried and true, right? Let that sink in. Thanks so much for joining me to break all this down, and we will see you for the next explainer.